Hey guys, it's B Scott here. Welcome to another episode of Ride Along. I'm here with B-Man.
What up, guys?
We got a bit to talk about this week. We got our I think we didn't do a WrestleMania recap, so we're going to talk about
Well, no, because you were busy last week.
Yes, I was busy, so we're going to do WrestleMania recap, and then our usual Raw and SmackDown. And yeah, we're going to talk a little bit about Wonderland, about a possible announcement.
Yeah, Wonderland season's coming up.
Yeah. So let's get into WrestleMania. Great WrestleMania, by the way.
Oh, fan-fucking-tastic. I loved it.
Yes. Well, you really loved tonight, too. You were the loudest when fucking Cody won.
Well, fucking right I am, because I was so... I like Roman Reigns. I do,
Yeah.
but almost 4 freaking years as champion? Come on.
When you watch the video,
much.
you just hear you going, thank fucking God! I fucking watched that over and over, and then you just hear B-Man go, thank fucking God! Like, he sounded so relieved.
Well, I was. It was fucking cathartic.
Yeah, oh my God.
Because fucking, like I said, almost 4 years of Roman Reigns as champion. That shit was getting stale, and finally Cody finished the story, so we don't have to hear about that anymore.
Yeah.
Speaking of finishing the story, or Cody Rhodes more specifically, well, this has been filmed after SmackDown went on the air, but we haven't watched it. Well, he apparently knows, but I don't, and I've asked for no spoilers. But I'll watch when I get home. So there was a #1 contenders match between the phenomenal AJ Styles and LA Knight. Yeah. So that was like a WrestleMania rematch. We're speaking about WrestleMania. But yeah, great fucking show. Shout out to you, by the way, for being the host. That was a fun time. That was a fun time. You know how to pick your friends, man. Holy shit. Those guys are fucking hilarious.
I try.
Those guys are fucking hilarious.
Yes.
Yeah, no, it was a great fucking show. That main event, night 2, was amazing. I loved it, obviously. That one wasn't bad either, but there was a couple duds, like the Jimmy versus Jay match. That was just, I don't know. Apparently it wasn't, they were saying Robert Roode was producing the match. Apparently it wasn't him. I think it was somebody else. I forget who it was, though, but it wasn't Robert Roode. He produced, I think, the night 2 main event, I think.
Yeah.
Among other matches, but yeah. So yeah, WrestleMania was a fantastic show. Easily top 10 WrestleMania for me.
Yeah, top 10 for sure.
Alright, well, I guess...
Let's talk about the Raw after Mania. What do we think The Rock gave to Cody Rhodes in the opening segment?
That is a good question. It could literally have been anything.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
It could have literally been anything.
Hopefully we find out at SummerSlam.
Could have been the keys to his hotel room. You never know.
That's what people said. Someone said they gave him an N card or something, like a pass on.
N-word pass.
Yeah. I'm like, okay.
That's fucking hilarious. I love that.
Yeah. Fucking like 4 fucking comments said that. I'm like, okay. On my YouTube video that I made.
Yeah, that shit blew up, man.
Yeah. Also on TikTok too. Even the one of you fucking screaming blew up.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Because, like I said, it was so cathartic.
It wasn't only you, though. It was everyone.
Yeah.
Holy fuck. Like, I've never heard screaming so loud in my life.
Probably got you a noise complaint.
No, actually, we didn't.
Well, I think technically it's before. Does your building have a thing where, like, you're not supposed to make noise after, like, 11 or something?
No. Now, here's how fucked our building. So in the city bylaw, law talk right now, there's excessive noise, which is any time, and then there's the noise bylaw, which is past 11. So you can't have a concert past 11. If there's something called excessive noise, which is any time, so legally you can't go down the street anytime fucking cranking your speaker. That's excessive.
Yeah.
But yeah, our building though is fucked because we got a noise complaint about our dog who doesn't even bark that much. If people are weird. Buildings are different.
Yeah.
But yeah. But no, we did not get a noise complaint about you guys. I'm very surprised.
That's good.
But I'm happy. But honestly,
gives us something to work towards next time. No, I'm kidding.
Well, honestly, the people fucking down the hallway, they host parties for Leaf games. You should fucking hear them every period. Yeah, Leaf scored, and I mean louder than we were every fucking time they score.
Wow.
So if they want to complain about us, they complain about them fucking.
I was thinking more like your upstairs or downstairs neighbors.
Nah. Our
Our
upstairs neighbors have a dog the size of a horse that bangs around. Our downstairs neighbor has lived there for a very long time, and he doesn't give a fuck, and he's heard worse.
Well, it's easier to hear your upstairs neighbor and downstairs neighbor. Trust me, I know.
Yeah.
Thing to say.
And it's not like we party every day in that house.
No. I know that, but I'm saying like it was. I mean, it wasn't. It was. I sort of say like the show finished before 11. That's why I was asking, just to be safe.
Yeah. Back to wrestling.
Yeah. Fucking. That Raw after Mania was crazy. You had the main roster debuts of Ilya Dragunov, the Mad Dragon, and Roxanne Perez.
Yeah.
And next week on NXT is the start of a 2-week special spring break-in, where apparently Trick Williams is going to be facing Ilya Dragunov for the NXT title, and if Williams loses, he's gone from NXT, which means he's probably getting called up to the main roster.
Also, the World Tag Team Championships are back.
Oh, the new... Yeah, did you see those? Those are nice.
I don't want to spoil it. Another former tag team title is back.
Okay, I guess we'll find out on SmackDown. Yeah, those belts look nice, but apparently, like, maybe it was just a bad render, but I was looking at it online and it didn't look as good as it did on TV. Maybe it's just me, maybe, I don't know, but they look definitely nicer than the old belts, that's for damn sure.
Yeah.
And Chad Gable turned heel. Crazy.
Yeah, I know he attacked Sami Zayn on Monday.
After this Intercontinental title match where he lost again. I guess it just doesn't mean more to Chad Gable if he lost the title, if he lost the match 3 times for the title.
Yeah.
I guess that whole shit about it just means more is bullshit, apparently. But maybe not, because it was enough to cause him to turn heel, so who knows. But what I've been hearing is he's going to be taking in the Creed brothers, and they're going to have a different stable. It's going to be Gable and the Creed brothers, so that would be interesting. They certainly have more credibility than, no disrespect to the guy, but they have more credibility than Akira Tozawa, that's for sure. What else happened? Anything else really of note I can think of?
Not really.
I'm sure there was something, I just can't remember it.
CM Punk.
Yeah, that was funny. Fucking poor Drew McIntyre. Finally wins the title in front of fans. He just can't fucking. People are saying that was the whole theme of Wrestlemania, is like you just can't let go of your past. Drew McIntyre couldn't get rid of his let go of his obsession with Punk, and it cost him the world title. And Roman Reigns, he could have attacked Cody Rhodes with the chair, but instead he chose to hit Seth Rollins, which allowed Cody to recover and hit the 3 crossroads to win the title. So yeah, that was interesting. What else? Oh, Gunther's coming back on Raw next week, so that's gonna be interesting.
Be interesting to see if he goes back to the IC title.
Yeah. Oh, that reminds me. Jey Uso is apparently the #1 contender for Damian Priest for Backlash. Yeet. That's gonna be good. Oh, he's probably gonna get attacked by Jimmy again. Speaking of, that's what I forgot. The freaking Bloodlines. You see that?
Yeah.
Tama Tonga is in that Bloodline now, and apparently Solo might be taking over, or he's doing the bidding of The Rock, or who fucking knows.
Probably temporary taking over.
Possibly, although Roman Reigns is scheduled to return until just around SummerSlam.
Yeah, so he'll probably take over until SummerSlam.
That was crazy though. He took Jimmy out of the Bloodline. That's him and that's Solo and Tama, and of course Paul Heyman still. And that was cool. That was like really interesting when Paul Heyman was like, "Call Roman Reigns," and then Solo grabs the phone and he stomps on it. It's like, wow, what the fuck is he doing? Yeah, that was crazy. I'm glad that, because the Bloodline storyline, like,
yeah.
I know why, but it was stagnant for months, and now they're finally moving somewhere with it again.
Yeah.
So that's going to be very interesting to see how it plays out. Maybe it'll play out some more tonight on SmackDown again. I don't know. Beast Cat might, but I don't.
I haven't really watched highlights except for a few.
But apparently somehow you know about the tag titles and the new #1 contender.
And I knew about the #1
okay,
contender because I seen it before I left.
Yeah. Well, then it's your friend's fault. Kidding. Outside of that, I don't think there was anything else. So let's move on. Actually, I know you want to talk about Wonderland, but before I do that, I just want to quickly mention We were at Dave & Buster's just now. That's where we're heading home from now. And once again, I don't know how this keeps happening, but I'm glad it does. Last game of the day I played, well, when I was at Palladium last time, it was the Pirate Wheel. I won the jackpot. This time it was the Fishbowl Frenzy, where you just like you put the credits in, and then there's like an arm that goes across the board, the screen or whatever, and then you drop a ball, and then there's like all these fish bowls, and then whatever it drops into, that's how many points you get. I got the freaking jackpot again, 500 tickets. Last play of the day for me, so that was interesting. And also too, I didn't know this. This must be new or something, because I swear I've never seen it before, or if I have, I just forgot about it, or I wasn't paying attention. But apparently now, if you're short on tickets, let's say for example, okay, I'll give you a good example. There's this pair of headphones that I wanted, right? There were 12,000 tickets. I only had 9,000, but apparently you can spend money. So like it's 100 tickets per dollar to get the tickets to buy the tickets you need in order to get the prize you want from the prize room. So that's really good. I really like that. I wonder if they did that at Oakville too. Maybe one of these days we'll find out. But I really like that they did that. That's awesome. So shout out.
My dad had a coupon for Oakville.
Oh yeah.
But I told him we barely go out there because it's a smaller location.
Is it smaller?
A little bit.
And plus, it's a lot farther out.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. Shout out to Dave & Buster's for that. Yeah, because we went by ourselves, and then we went with KJ.
Yeah, KJ.
Yeah. So shout out to Dave & Buster's for that. That's really cool. But anyway, enough about that. Let's move on to the other topic.
Wonderland.
Canada's Wonderland.
No, it's Wonderland.
Wonderland. So apparently, and this is according to Amusement Insiders, if you don't know who they are, they're like they're an amusement park channel, mostly Wonderland, but they do some parks in the States too. Apparently this isn't confirmed yet, so if you're planning on going, don't get your hopes up just yet. Apparently they're removing their restriction to where some of the rides in the kids section you have to ride with a child. Apparently they're getting rid of that.
About time.
Yeah, if it's true, yes. Because I mean, I'm not the hugest fan of kid rides. Like, there's a couple I'll do. There's Silver Streak. Is it Flying? I think it's called Flying Eagles. I like that one. But I've wanted to try the new Snoopy coaster. I forget what it's called.
You mean the train one?
Yeah.
That's the one I want to try too.
Yeah, I know. I just forget the name offhand, but
Snoopy's Racing Railway?
Yeah, that's it. I kind of wanted to try that for a little while, so if it's true, then I'll finally get the chance, which is nice. So what do you think about that, eh?
I think it's good. My only concern is if they're allowing all adults on, I think that would have to go by weight and height factor, which I already know they do.
Yeah.
Which I hope they would enforce. So the funny thing is, I actually wasn't gonna go during like the summer season because I've been on everything and there's really not much to do. But if they do allow this and it is confirmed, I will definitely go. Obviously, I'm still gonna go to Halloween Haunt. I might go to Winterfest because the rumor is Winterfest are getting a big upgrade this year. So if they do, I'll probably end up going. But if they allow adults on the kids ride, I will definitely go because I've been meaning to try that Snoopy Racing Railway.
Nice. Yeah, I've been kind of iffy on going back to Wonderland myself this year because there's not really anything new except for the new water slide that they're getting. And what are you doing? That's a left turn signal.
Oh shit, my bad.
You call yourself a good driver.
Yeah.
What was I saying? So yeah, they have the new water slide, which is interesting, but it's kind of like the one at I want to say Wet and Wild. I think that's what it's called. It's off Highway 427 in Finch. It's the one KJ and I went to a few years back. I'm sure he knows what I'm talking about. If he even watches these things, I don't know. But there's a new water slide, so that's interesting. But it's gonna be only up into the summer. I really don't like going in the summertime. It's too crowded. If you want to do anything, you have to buy a fast lane pass. But for the main park anyway, for the water parks, obviously they don't have fast lanes. Which I think about, they kind of should. That'd be interesting if they. But then they probably charge even more for that. So who knows? But yeah, after hearing about that, I might go, especially now that I know a few people I know are actually going to go this year. So we'll see. Anything else new going on with you?
So my thing is, if we go in May, the water park's not open yet.
Nope.
So maybe we go in June, because I know you don't like going in the summer. And
well, the only problem with that water park is it's only open on weekends in June.
How did we go last year then with Daniel and all of them?
We didn't go to the water park though. We were just in the main park.
But the water rides are open during the week.
Water rides, yes, but the water park's a different thing entirely.
That's so stupid. But I guess because all the kids are in school.
Yeah, even then though, it was pretty. Some of the rides were like pretty crowded. Yeah, we went on a Friday last year. I think it might have been a PA day. That's probably why, because I remember Trouble saying he had a day off.
I think I might have. Well, no, I was on a leave last year. I think it was a PD day for. Yeah, it was last year. I think it was a PD day for York Region, because I think I googled it.
Yeah, so that kind of makes sense. I mean, York Region, that's where Wonderland is, basically. Yeah. Anyway, so I don't really have much else I want to talk about.
Not really much about me either. Not really. I mean, actually, there's something small. If anyone has played the Fallout series video games, totally awesome games. It's basically like a post-apocalyptic world, open world video game. They have a new show out on, I believe it's Prime TV. But you also get it on IPTV, which is how I watch my stuff. It's a great show, great first season. Really explains the backstory of the game, on which the game doesn't really do, and it explains how the whole nuclear war happens. And at the end of season 1, they show New Vegas, which is my favorite game in the series. So I'm excited for season 2, which I believe is coming out next year. So yeah, next season is coming out next year. So I'm definitely excited for that. I'm starting to watch The Last of Us. I don't know if you watched that, Brandon.
If it's on a streaming service, no. It's
another post-apocalyptic video game.
I don't.
That they turned into a TV series. I've just started watching it. I did play the video games. Awesome video games. But yeah, that's pretty much what's been up with me.
Yeah, if it's on a streaming service, I don't have any streaming services.
You know what? Don't worry, I'm not gonna go.
Yeah, so I guess that's pretty much everything we need to talk about this week.
Yeah.
Any shows coming up?
We may have one next Friday, but I'm not 100% yet. It's the Sticky Bee Give Back event in Scarborough. But yeah, I don't know if we're performing on that yet. I'll probably know more next week.
Alright, good to know. Okay then, so you want to take us out?
Alright guys, we'll see you actually no, we won't see you in 2 weeks. We'll see you maybe end of May-ish.
We'll see you when we see you.
Because I have a busy May.
We'll see you when we see you.
Alright guys, peace.
Take it easy.